1320 WILS, 1320 WILS.com, your home on the World Wide Web. There's a new study out from the World Health Organization, one that indicates that millions of young people worldwide are at risk of hearing loss strictly from listening to loud music. And young people have been listening to loud music for a long time, but the way they do it has changed somewhat. The UN agency says that a review of data from middle and high-income countries shows that almost half of all 12 to 35-year-olds listen to unsafe levels of music on their personal audio devices or cell phones. Well, joining us this morning, an audiologist with Phonak, one of the country's largest hearing aid manufacturers, Dr. Nicole Klutz here, who's an expert in certainly hearing loss and the things that bring it about. Good morning, Dr. Klutz.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. So this study comes out, and I guess there's nothing surprising about, loud music can lead to hearing loss. I used to get years ago the same warnings about the over-the-ear headphones, but things have now changed, haven't they, dramatically in how young people are listening and getting the music into their ears.
You're absolutely spot on. One of the biggest things that has changed is the size of the headphone that we're using now to listen to. So just as you mentioned, we previously had speakers on a wall. Then we went to our headphones that were connected with the headband over our ears. And now we're getting smaller and smaller to these earbuds that are sitting in our ear canals themselves, which are very small spots to begin with.
So the earbuds that go in the ear canal, and all the years I did television, I know what this is like because you have an earpiece that goes in. You got to be careful with. Sometimes you get it too high, and you can almost feel a little bit of pain there, and then you really got it. It's too loud. But with the earbuds, why is it so easy to, I guess, mess this up and have the decibel setting too high?
Sure. This is a great question, and there are a couple of answers for it. One of the things that is extremely important to recognize is that our ear canal is as individual as our fingerprint. And when I say that, I mean my ear canal is going to be very different than someone else's, whether it's by a millimeter or a turn or a specific bend. So the earbuds that we're listening to and we're buying are more generic. They say they're one size fits all. So that's one thing that plays into this whole entire study, is that when you're wearing an earbud, there's the possibility that there's gaps or that it's not sealing depending on the type of earbud it is. So you have the ability to hear more and more of that background noise. You're not feeling it out as well as you think you are,
right,
which is leading you to turn the volume up louder and louder. So here's one of those things where we see, I just want to kind of drown out the noise around me. But if I've got extremely small ears and I'm trying to wear a big earbud and kind of shove it in there and it's not fitting appropriately, or if I have larger ears and I'm wearing earbuds that are too small and they're not feeling at all, I'm kind of hurting myself either way.
So what do you tell people to do here? I mean, what is the ultimate answer? I know, well, clearly, don't have the music too loud, but you're not going to put the genie back in the bottle. People love their iPhones, their iPads, their iPods, and the earbuds are part and parcel with that. They go right along with it. So what is the answer?
You're absolutely right. So my biggest thing is, let's make sure that earbud fits appropriately, that it's comfortable, that if you have one, it's got that rubber seal or a soft foam piece, that you feel like that's sitting in your ear and it's not creating a lot of pressure or it's not moving all around. So let's make sure it fits first. Then we all like to listen to our music, but I'd say if you have to yell to someone because you can't hear them or you realize that you can't hear a lot of noise around you, maybe it's too loud, so maybe we need to turn it down, even just a couple clicks, if you will, on that phone side button. And also, it doesn't hurt to take a break. Sometimes you just need to take 5 minutes, 2 minutes if you have it. Just let your ears rest. Take those earbuds out. Let your physical ears rest, but also let those hairs that are in our inner ear, let them take a break and kind of recover and regain their composure, if you will.
Doctor, if someone, was open to trying something else, would you generally recommend, if you don't have to be out running, maybe you run when you like to listen to your music, if you can wear, like at home, the over-the-ear, maybe softer, maybe it's a higher-end kind of headphone to listen to music, is that a better choice than, again, putting something directly into your ear?
Some would say yes, and some would say no. It's really either way. When we start to be active in our body and blood is flowing all over and oxygen is flowing all over, our ear is going to react differently as well. The biggest thing is we need to make sure that we can hear what's going on around us. So we like to drown out that sound. We don't want to hear our feet on the pavement running. But if you can still have some environmental awareness around you while you're listening to your music, then you're at a safe level. You're not too loud. If you're running for 8 hours and it's way too loud, then we'd be talking about a completely different option. But for those shorter periods of time, half an hour to an hour, maybe even an hour and a half longer run, as long as you're comfortable and you can hear what's going on around you, you're safe.
Bottom line, you're a young person, permanent hearing loss, the key word there is permanent. Something to be definitely avoided.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes, you're spot on.
Dr. Nicole Klutz is an audiologist with Phonak, one of the country's biggest hearing aid manufacturers, an expert in this, saying be very, very careful in the wake of a World Health Organization report on loud music and young people. Dr. Klutz, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.